Imagine for a moment that the life you desire, the goals you long to achieve, and the person you wish to become are already real. The secret to manifesting that reality lies in assuming the feeling of your desire fulfilled. This is not a passive exercise, but an active and intentional alignment of your inner state with the reality you seek. You are not waiting for external circumstances to change before you feel satisfied, successful, or joyful. Instead, you bring those feelings into your present moment. And by doing so, you transform your reality from the inside out. The first step is to clearly define what you want. Be specific in your vision and allow yourself to fully imagine it. What does it look like, sound like, and feel like to live that reality? If your desire is financial abundance, imagine yourself receiving checks, paying bills with ease, or sitting in a beautiful home that represents your wealth. If you desire a loving relationship, envision yourself spending time with someone who cherishes and supports you. Picture yourself smiling, laughing, and sharing meaningful moments together. Whatever your goal may be, allow your imagination to bring it to life in vivid detail. But imagining alone is not enough. You must go beyond the picture and connect with the emotions it evokes. Feel the joy of achieving your goal, the peace that comes with knowing your needs are met, or the excitement of living the life you've always dreamed of. This emotional connection is the key. Your feelings are the energy that brings your vision to life. They vibrate at a frequency that aligns with the reality you wish to create, acting as a magnetic force that draws it closer to you. It's important to understand that this process is not about pretending or tricking yourself into believing something false. Instead, it's about recognizing that the potential for your desired reality already exists within you. The moment you shift your focus inward and assume the feeling of your wish fulfilled, you step into that reality. You begin to act, think, and respond as though it is already yours. This is the foundation of personal transformation. When you hold this feeling consistently, you naturally begin to align your thoughts, words, and actions with the life you desire. Opportunities that were once invisible start to appear. Your intuition becomes sharper, guiding you toward the choices and decisions that support your vision. The world around you begins to mirror the state of being you've assumed within. Resistance often arises when you look at your current circumstances and feel they contradict your vision. You might wonder how you can feel abundant when your bank account is empty, or how you can feel loved when you're experiencing loneliness. But this is precisely where the power of assumption comes into play. By choosing to feel as though your desire is already fulfilled, you shift your focus away from lack and limitation and place it firmly on possibility and abundance. The external world is a reflection of your inner state, so as you cultivate this feeling within, the outer world will begin to align with it. It's also important to practice this consistently. This isn't a one-time exercise, but a daily commitment to step into the state of your fulfilled desire. Use your imagination in quiet moments before you sleep or during meditation. Visualize your goal as if it's happening now and immerse yourself in the emotions it brings. Over time, this state of being becomes second nature, and you find yourself living in alignment with your desires without conscious effort. The beauty of this practice is that it transcends circumstances. You are no longer at the mercy of the external world. Instead, you become the creator of your reality, shaping it from the inside out. You realize that your feelings are not dictated by what happens to you, but by what you choose to focus on. This realization is empowering because it places the responsibility for your life squarely in your hands. In moments of doubt or when challenges arise, remind yourself that the external world is not your master, it is your servant. It bends and shifts to reflect your inner state. By returning to the feeling of your desire fulfilled, you reaffirm your power to create and redirect your energy toward what truly matters. The more you practice, the easier it becomes to sustain this state, and the more quickly you will see its effects in your life. Your persuasion capabilities begin to manifest in your life, as opposed to them being resurgent, as they become stronger, the more you want them to. You do not have to wait for your dreams to manifest before you feel the joy they bring. That joy is available to you now. By assuming the feeling of your desire fulfilled, you align yourself with the infinite possibilities that exist within you, and you unlock the door to the life you truly desire. Powerful tool capable of shaping the entire course of your life. It is the starting point of every action, every decision, and every outcome you experience. Yet, like any powerful tool, it must be carefully guarded and used wisely. The thoughts you allow to enter and take root in your mind directly influence your reality. They determine the quality of your life, your relationships, and even your future. This is why it is essential to guard the gate of your mind. Protect it as though you were guarding a treasure, because in truth, your mind is your most valuable possession. Every thought that enters your mind carries energy. Some thoughts uplift, inspire, and empower you, while others drain, discourage, and hold you back. It's easy to underestimate the impact of a single negative thought, dismissing it as harmless or fleeting. But thoughts are not static, they are seeds. If left unchecked, even a small seed of negativity can grow into a deep-rooted belief that shapes your perception of the world. Guarding the gate of your mind means becoming vigilant about what you allow to take root. The world is full of influences that seek to gain entry into your mind. From conversations to media, advertisements to personal interactions, there is a constant stream of information vying for your attention. Not all of it serves your growth or aligns with your goals. To guard the gate of your mind is to consciously choose what you let in and, more importantly, what you reject. You must ask yourself with every interaction and experience, does this thought serve me? Does it uplift me? Does it align with the life I am creating? If the answer is no, it does not belong in your mental space. One of the most significant challenges to guarding your mind is the inner dialogue that plays in the background of your consciousness. These are the quiet, often unnoticed thoughts that repeat themselves throughout the day. If you examine these thoughts, you might find that many of them are self-critical, filled with doubt, or rooted in fear. These internal voices are often the product of past experiences, failures, or external influences that you have internalized. To guard the gate of your mind, you must become aware of this inner dialogue and take control of it. When a negative thought arises, stop and question it. Is it true? Is it helpful? Does it reflect the person you are becoming? Replace it with a thought that empowers and uplifts you. Equally important is the need to guard against external negativity. This does not mean avoiding every difficult situation or challenging person, but it does mean being selective about the energy you allow into your life. Be mindful of the company you keep, the conversations you engage, and the environments you immerse yourself in. Surround yourself with people and situations that inspire you, encourage you, and support your growth. Avoid those that drain your energy or plant seeds of doubt in your mind. You cannot always control the external world, but you can control how much influence it has over your thoughts. Guarding the gate of your mind also requires daily practices that strengthen and nourish your mental state. Meditation, for example, can help you become more aware of your thoughts and give you the clarity to choose which ones to focus on. Gratitude is another powerful practice, as it shifts your attention away from lack and negativity and onto abundance and positivity. By consistently engaging in practices that elevate your mind, you make it easier to filter out thoughts and influences that do not serve you. In moments of difficulty, when challenges test your resolve, guarding your mind becomes even more critical. It is easy to let fear, doubt, and frustration take over in such moments, but this is when you must be most vigilant. Remind yourself that your circumstances do not define you. Your response to them does. When negative thoughts threaten to take over, take a step back and refocus your mind on what you want to create, not on what you fear. This act of redirection is a powerful tool in guarding your mind. Guarding the gate of your mind is about recognizing that you are the master of your mental space. You are not at the mercy of random thoughts or external influences. You have the power to decide what stays and what goes. By guarding your mind, you take responsibility for your inner world, and in doing so, you shape the outer world to reflect the life you truly desire. Gratitude is a force that has the power to transform your life in ways that are often underestimated. It is not just a polite acknowledgement of something good that has happened. It is a state of being, a way of seeing the world, and a practice that can open doors to abundance and joy. When you live in gratitude, you shift your focus from what is missing in your life to what is present, from lack to abundance, and from complaint to contentment. This shift in perspective does not merely change how you feel, it changes what you attract into your life. When you focus on gratitude, you train your mind to recognize the good in every situation. Even in challenging moments, there is something to be grateful for. A lesson learned, a moment of growth, or simply the strength to keep going. Gratitude helps you see opportunities where others see obstacles. It reframes your experiences, allowing you to approach life with a mindset that is open, hopeful, and positive. You have to approach to every day with a mindset that is open, hopeful, and positive. This mindset creates a ripple effect, influencing not only your internal state, but also how others perceive and interact with you. One of the most profound effects of gratitude is the way it aligns you with abundance. The energy you emit is what you attract. When you focus on lack, frustration, or resentment, you send out signals that attract more of the same. However, when you cultivate gratitude, you vibrate at a frequency of abundance and fulfillment. This alignment draws positive experiences, relationships, and opportunities into your life. Gratitude acts as a magnet, pulling more good things toward you because you are already tuned in to recognizing and appreciating them. Gratitude also strengthens your relationships. When you express appreciation for the people in your life, you nurture connections and build trust. A simple thank you or acknowledgement of someone's kindness can deepen bonds and create an atmosphere of mutual respect and support. Gratitude has a way of softening hearts and dissolving tension, making room for love and understanding to flourish. So speak from the heart and nurture the loan for acknowledgement to flourish. It encourages generosity and reciprocity, as others are naturally drawn to those who express genuine appreciation. In addition to its external effects, gratitude has profound benefits for your inner world. It reduces stress, improves mental clarity, and fosters emotional resilience. When you focus on what you are grateful for, you shift your attention away from worry and fear. This redirection calms the mind and allows you to approach challenges with a sense of balance and perspective. Gratitude is a tool that grounds you in the present moment, reminding you that even amidst uncertainty, there is always something to be thankful for. The practice of gratitude is simple yet powerful. Begin by reflecting on what you are grateful for each day. It could be as small as the warmth of the sun on your skin or as significant as a meaningful relationship. Write these moments down in a journal, speak them aloud, or simply hold them in your heart. The act of consciously acknowledging what you are thankful for amplifies its presence in your life. Over time, this practice becomes a habit, and gratitude becomes your default way of seeing the world. Gratitude does not require perfect circumstances. In fact, its true power is revealed when you practice it during difficult times. It is easy to feel grateful when everything is going well, but when challenges arise, gratitude becomes a source of strength. It reminds you that even in adversity, there are blessings to be found. It shifts your focus from what is wrong to what is right, allowing you to navigate hardships with grace and optimism. Living in gratitude also means appreciating what you already have, rather than constantly chasing more. Society often conditions us to believe that happiness lies in the next achievement, possession, or milestone. Gratitude disrupts this cycle by reminding you that fulfillment is available in the present moment. When you are grateful for what you have, you create a sense of contentment that is not dependent on external circumstances. This contentment, paradoxically, opens the door for even greater abundance to flow into your life. The beauty of gratitude is that it is available to everyone, regardless of their circumstances. It requires no special resources or conditions, only a willingness to shift your focus. The more you practice gratitude, the more you realize how much there is to be thankful for. It expands your awareness, revealing the richness and beauty of life that might otherwise go unnoticed. Gratitude is not just a reaction to what you receive. It is a choice to see the world through a lens of appreciation and wonder. The energy of gratitude is transformative. It turns what you have into enough, chaos into clarity, and uncertainty into trust. It draws more of what you love into your life and helps you navigate challenges with grace. By choosing gratitude, you align yourself with the flow of good things, creating a life that is not only fulfilling but also abundant in ways that go beyond material measures. Gratitude, when practiced consistently, becomes the foundation upon which a life of joy and abundance is built. Detaching from outcomes is a principle that challenges the natural tendency to control every aspect of life and to cling to specific results. It is about releasing the grip of expectation and surrendering to the flow of life. Detachment does not mean you stop caring or working toward your goals. It means you release the need for things to unfold in a certain way or within a specific timeline. It means you release your vision and your expectation and link to your appetite for imagination to work with you. And this practice can bring clarity, peace, and even greater success because it allows you to focus on the present moment and trust the process instead of being consumed by worry or fear about the future. The need to control outcomes often stems from fear. Fear of failure, fear of disappointment, or fear of the unknown. When you become overly attached to a specific outcome, you create resistance within yourself. This resistance manifests as anxiety, stress, and frustration. It can cloud your judgment, narrow your perspective, and even block opportunities that might otherwise come your way. By detaching from the outcome, you remove this resistance and free yourself to move forward with confidence and openness. You stop fighting against the current of life and start flowing with it. Detachment is not about giving up or resigning yourself to fate. It is about understanding that your worth, happiness, and peace of mind do not depend on any particular result. You can still have goals, aspirations, and dreams, but when you detach, you let go of the obsession with how they must manifest. You trust that the actions you take are enough, and that the universe has a way of working things out in ways that may be better than you could have imagined. Detachment creates space for creativity, intuition, and unexpected blessings to enter your life. One of the keys to practicing detachment is to focus on the process rather than the outcome. When you immerse yourself fully in the present moment and give your best effort to what you are doing, you shift your attention away from the end result. The present moment is the only place where you have real power and influence. By concentrating on what you can do right now, you ensure that you are taking aligned steps toward your goals without being overwhelmed by what might or might not happen in the future. Detachment also involves cultivating a sense of inner trust. Trust that your efforts are enough, that you are guided by something greater, and that everything is unfolding as it should. This trust allows you to release the need for constant control and to accept the outcome, whatever it may be, with grace. When you trust, you align yourself with a sense of ease and flow. You no longer operate from a place of desperation or lack, but from a place of confidence and abundance. Another aspect of detachment is letting go of expectations. Expectations can be limiting because they create rigid ideas of how things should be. When life does not meet these expectations, it can lead to disappointment, frustration, and even bitterness. By releasing expectations, you open yourself to infinite possibilities. You allow life to surprise you in ways that you may not have anticipated. Sometimes the outcomes that unfold are far greater than anything you could have planned or envisioned. Practicing detachment also involves releasing emotional attachment to specific results. This does not mean you should suppress your emotions or become indifferent. Instead, it means recognizing that your emotions are separate from the outcome itself. For example, you might hope for a promotion at work, but detachment means you remain at peace and centered whether or not it happens. Your emotional well-being is not tied to the result. This emotional resilience allows you to navigate life's ups and downs with greater stability and grace. Detachment often requires patience, as it is not always easy to let go of deeply ingrained habits of control and attachment. It is a practice that must be cultivated over time through mindfulness, reflection, and conscious effort. Meditation, journaling, and affirmations can help reinforce a mindset of detachment. These practices remind you to release what you cannot control and to stay present in the here and now. They also help you to realign your thoughts and emotions with trust and surrender. When you detach from outcomes, you also allow yourself to enjoy the journey. Life is not just about reaching a destination. It is about experiencing the richness of every step along the way. Detachment lets you find joy in the process, regardless of where it leads. It encourages you to celebrate small victories, learn from challenges, and appreciate the growth that comes from striving toward your goals. Detachment is about freedom. Freedom from the weight of expectation, the fear of failure, and the need to control everything. It is about trusting yourself and the greater flow of life. By letting go, you create space for growth, creativity, and opportunities to flourish. You discover a sense of peace that is not tied to external circumstances and a sense of fulfillment that comes from within. Detachment allows you to live with intention, take inspired action, and embrace life's unfolding with an open heart and mind.